On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Microwave.
A form of electromagnetic radiation with wavelengths ranging from about 1 millimeter to 1 meter and frequencies between 300 MHz, 0.3 GHz, and 300 GHz. An electric oven that cooks food by exposing it to high-frequency electromagnetic radiation, which causes the food molecules to vibrate and heat up quickly.
Examples:
microwave radiation, microwave popcorn. I heated my leftover food in the microwave oven, which tasted just as good as freshly cooked.
Beep.
To make a short, high-pitched sound, typically as a signal or warning.
Examples:
beep out a warning, beep the horn. The timer beeped, reminding me that the cake was ready to come out of the oven.
Probable.
Likely to happen or likely to be true.
Examples:
probable outcome, probable cause of a fire. It seems probable that he has forgotten our scheduled meeting.
Asphalt.
A black, sticky substance that is used to surface roads, roofs, and other structures made from a mixture of sand, gravel, and a petroleum-based material called bitumen.
Examples:
asphalt pavement, asphalt driveway. The road crew was laying fresh asphalt on the highway.
Splash.
To cause liquid to scatter in irregular drops, especially with force.
Examples:
splash water, splash everywhere. The mountain was splashed with snow.
Noisy.
Making a lot of sounds, especially loud or disruptive sound.
Examples:
noisy neighbor, noisy party. The construction outside was creating a noisy distraction from my work.
Silent.
Without any or little sound.
Examples:
silent reading, give silent consent. The politician remained silent despite intense media scrutiny.
Porous.
Having many small holes and being able to absorb or pass through fluids.
Examples:
porous materials, porous membrane. Our unfenced and largely unpoliced border inevitably has been very porous for insurgents.
Highway.
A main road, especially one connecting major towns or cities.
Examples:
highway system, an interstate highway. I'm going to take the highway to get to my destination faster.
Pore.
A tiny hole in the skin of people or other animals that sweat can pass through. Verb, to read carefully or study attentively.
Examples:
Woody pore fungi. Pore over reference books. I was sweating at every pore.
Rainwater.
Water that falls from the clouds in the form of rain and is collected.
Examples:
Rainwater acidity. Rainwater drainage. The company installed a rainwater harvesting system to collect and reuse it for manufacturing.
Disappear.
To cease to exist or be visible.
Examples:
Disappear without a trace. Disappear after a week. They watched the train disappear into the distance.
Hollow.
Having a hole, empty space inside, or indentation on the surface.
Examples:
Have hollow legs. Hollow sound. The tree had a hollow trunk, which made it easy for animals to take shelter inside.
Disadvantage.
A drawback or a negative aspect of something. Verb, to put someone or something in an unfavorable position.
Examples:
The disadvantage of a plan. Disadvantage small businesses. A lack of education can be a significant disadvantage in today's job market.
Ravel.
To tangle or become entangled in threads or fibers, to unravel or separate the strands of a woven material, figuratively, to become confused or complicated, to unravel or fall apart.
Examples:
Ravel stitch. Ravel out the problem. She tried to ravel the tangled yarn, but it was hopeless.
Damage.
To harm or cause injury to something or someone, often resulting in decreased value or functionality, to impair or negatively affect something, such as a reputation or relationship. Noun, harm or injury that is caused to a person, thing, or entity.
Examples:
Damage a relationship. Damage assessment. During the surgery, the doctor had to be extremely cautious not to damage a blood vessel.
Shield.
A protective covering or structure, especially in the past, that soldiers held in front of their bodies to protect themselves.
Examples:
A heat shield. A shield for protecting against a bullet. Lead is an effective shield against X-rays, gamma rays, and other harmful radiation.
Pothole.
A hole or depression in a road surface, usually caused by wear, weathering, or erosion, can be dangerous to drivers and cause damage to vehicles.
Examples:
Deep pothole. Pothole repair. The car hit a pothole and caused a flat tire.
Bind.
To tie or fasten someone or something tightly with rope, string, etc., so that they cannot move or are held together strongly.
Examples:
Bind the man's hands. Bind old letters into a bundle. The company's rules bind the employees' working hours.
Weathering.
The process by which rocks, minerals, and other materials are gradually broken down or altered through exposure to the Earth's atmospheric conditions, such as rain, wind, temperature changes, and chemical reactions over time.
Examples:
rock weathering, chemical weathering. The process of weathering slowly eroded the statue in the park.
Oxide.
A chemical compound that contains at least one oxygen atom and one other element.
Examples:
silver oxide, combined oxide. The blood's red coloring comes from iron oxide.
Bitumen.
A viscous, black, or dark-colored semi-solid or solid material derived from petroleum or natural deposits, commonly used in road construction and waterproofing.
Examples:
bitumen pavement, bitumen production. The bitumen road was smooth and durable, perfect for heavy traffic.
Glue.
A sticky substance used for joining things together, a bonding agent made from animal or synthetic materials.
Examples:
glue stick, epoxy glue. The carpenter applied glue to the cabinet joints before nailing them together.
Aggregate.
A collection or sum of different things often used to describe a total or combination of items.
Examples:
data aggregate, an aggregate of people. The aggregate amount of money raised for the charity was over $1 million.
Shrink.
To become smaller, or to make something smaller in size or amount.
Examples:
shrink the tumor, shrink with fear. This shirt will shrink in the wash.
Micro.
Extremely small in scale or scope, 1/1,000,000th.
Examples:
microbubble, microforce sensor. This approach employs both micro and macro analysis methods.
Laminate.
A material made by bonding together two or more layers of different materials, often used in furniture or flooring.
Examples:
laminate flooring, laminate table. The countertop in my kitchen is made of durable laminate material.
Healing.
The process of becoming or making somebody or something well again.
Examples:
natural healing ability, part of the healing process. Each ancient tribe has its healing traditions.
Steel.
A strong metal alloy made up of iron with typically a few tenths of a % of carbon used for making things that need a strong structure.
Examples:
magnetic steel, steel beam. This bridge is the third largest steel bridge in the world.
Wool.
A textile fiber obtained from the fleece of sheep or certain other animals, used for making clothing and other fabric items.
Examples:
Wool sweater, wool fibers. I love wearing wool socks during the winter to keep my feet warm.
Induct.
To formally admit someone to a job or position of authority, to officially introduce someone to an organization or group, or beliefs or ideas.
Examples:
Induct them into military service. Induct a clergy person to a benefice. We were inducted into the Honor Society.
Melt.
To turn from something solid into something soft or liquid as a result of heating.
Examples:
Melt the ice. Melt down gold. Her resistance melted under his persuasion.
Unstage.
Onto or on a stage in a theater, in front of an audience.
Examples:
Appeared on stage. Walk on stage. He performed his magic trick on stage, leaving the audience in awe.
Specimen.
An individual example or sample of something, typically used to represent a larger group or category.
Examples:
Specimen collection. Botanical specimen. The biology teacher showed the students a frog specimen so they could examine its anatomy.
Industrial.
Of or relating to or resulting from industry.
Examples:
Beginning of the Industrial Revolution. Industrial alcohol. Industrial design has become more focused on human nature aspect than ever before.
Lab.
A workplace for the conduct of scientific research, a laboratory.
Examples:
Lab instrument. Medical lab. The Prime Minister will pay a courtesy visit to the Nobel laureate's lab.
Government.
The group of people with authority to control a country or state.
Examples:
Government bureaucracy. Government funding. The federal government is planning to increase taxes for the next fiscal year.
Don.
A Spanish gentleman, a university lecturer, especially a senior member of a college at Oxford or Cambridge.
Examples:
The Don of the University. Don Giovanni. He could never go against what Don Carlos said.
Meter.
A device used to measure the amount of a particular substance or attribute, such as length, volume, or time, prosody, the accent in a metrical foot of verse.
Examples:
A gas meter. Poetic meter. The meter on the wall showed that the room was 3 meters long.
Heal.
To make a wound or injury to become well again.
Examples:
Heal a broken bone. Heal the hurt mind. It will take time for her mental scars to heal.
Sever.
To break or separate something by cutting, especially suddenly and forcibly.
Examples:
Sever a rope. Sever a positive relationship. He severed a branch from a tree quickly.
Conclude.
To come to an end or close, to reach a judgment or opinion by reasoning.
Examples:
Conclude a meeting. Conclude that he is healthy. We concluded a ceasefire.
Fiber.
Thread or filament used to make a vegetable tissue, mineral material, or textile.
Examples:
Carbon fiber. Synthetic fiber. We must consume dietary fiber to maintain good health.
Addition.
The act or process of adding something to something else, the process of adding numbers.
Examples:
Chemical addition. Addition of vectors. In addition, private corporations provide healthcare services.